Good day, guys. Today we are taking a look at Final Fantasy XVI. I played a few minutes of the demo, just like the very beginning, just to make sure, one, I could run the game, and two, if I was interested in it, because it is on sale on Green Man Gaming and on Steam, I believe, with the winter Steam sale. And looks awesome, so we're gonna hop into a new game and just go with everything standard for now. I will keep the voiceover in English just because the setting seems to make more sense with English voiceovers. And so, as far as I've heard, it sounds really good. We're going to be battle orientated or battle focused instead of story focused.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir. You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done. Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Okay, geez, I get it. I'm focused. This game is really beautiful. Ah, tutorial time. Yeah, been through this. Main menu.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
I get it, I get it. So, really stunning game, really beautiful. And I just need to up the volume a bit because the music in this game is just amazing. I would actually pay just for the soundtrack. It's so good. And just noting what was said in the cutscene, that our kind don't question orders. We do them or obey them, whatever he said. And then this dude kind of looked at his scar on his face. So I'm assuming that marks them as like foot soldiers or some sort of class that just does what they're told. Anyway, let's get a move on.
Time to move.
I hear this is very action orientated,
Just in time.
unlike usual Final Fantasy games that are more tactically based, turn-based.
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Iron Blood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed.
And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Trupka!
The Iron Blood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Okay, the voice acting is actually really awesome so far. Music is top tier, animation is amazing, the graphics is spectacular. Absolutely loving the spectacle so far.
And quick and deadly, as always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. So the Daleks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
That's a cool detail.
Time, Wyvern.
Him just losing his shit. Relatable.
I'm just gonna stand there.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Okay, combat training. I did do it in the demo a bit, but I don't think I finished it. So let's just do yes to be sure.
From the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Okay, yeah, I do remember some of it.
Once more, please. Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Yeah, Y to cast. That sounds good.
Excellent.
I'm just trying to mash through it.
Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, Your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Evade, got it.
Good. Move only when you must. Was I not clear as to the purpose of this exercise? Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on you.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Well, I'm waiting.
Good thing I did the tutorial again. B, okay.
Would that all our shields could move so swiftly. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Yep, potion. Healed, good.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You don't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Bring it on. Let's go.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Yeah, need to break his wall.
Sure to beat him
Got
this
it.
time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Come on. You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Okay, we already triggered that. Just roast him.
Well, it's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Oh, my bad.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rossfield.
Such a badass just sound for completing training.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father.
Aren't you like 13, dude?
You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise.
Taken me long enough.
Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. You must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal. Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with that icon.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
That was a very sad scene to watch with his mum, just looking at him so disappointedly. And I noticed these two kids have black hair, whereas, well, they take after their father, I guess. So I'm curious if the whole like Phoenix thing or whatever his mother wants him to be is from her side of the family, since the kid with the blonde hair
This lot before we lose the light.
seems to be favored or have the gift or whatever it is. But speaking of the other kid, the younger one, I'm quite certain that the voice actor for Joshua, I think his name is the same voice actor played by Hugo from A Plague Tale, Amicia's brother. So that's quite cool to recognize him. Let's just have a look around town.
Refugees arrived today.
Well, if things get crowded, we can always conquer Ironhome.
Ever the optimist, aren't you?
Bit of foreshadowing there, I assume.
Make sure you get a good edge on that, eh?
I know. I'm not about to send our lads off to war with dull blades.
Good man. Nothing.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to march at any time.
You don't need to tell this one. She's raring to go.
She's heard this speech before.
The chocobos in this iteration of Final Fantasy look so sick. They look menacing, vicious.
All right. Let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
So she's the Duchess. Got it. Finding items. Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed in the items tab in the main menu. Okay, got it. Potion. Great.
The Phoenix will be with us. Those savages don't stand a chance.
Is that me? Or was the other kid? I guess we'll find out. Other people called me, like his teammates called him Wyvern, so I'm assuming it's me. That's the Phoenix. Nothing here. Any comments from these guys? Nothing.
That was a thrilling crowd, my lord. You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be first shield. Age and experience be damned. You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield.
Just making sure he doesn't have any hidden dialogue. Awesome, I think we are ready to go in. I do know the icon is there. I'm just checking if... That's probably locked. I'm not gonna bother going all the way there. Oh, shame, she's following me with the dog. Can't remember his name. Taral or something? Sure, we'll see more of him. Hopefully.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool.
Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
This is cool.
You make an handsome pair. We'll be having a feast for the two of you soon enough.
I'm having my bearer filled with well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh? I'm having my bearer.
Okay, so anyone with that mark on their face is a bearer, it seems. Okay, that's what we end up becoming somehow. Which doesn't seem like a favorable position.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Lord Commander let me... I wouldn't say let me win, but maybe just didn't go all out on me. Because this kid does look like maybe 16. But for all I know, we are the chosen one. Maybe that's why he's so strong.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Before we go to Joshua, I want these items. Oh, it's not an item. I thought it was like a green materia or something. I've been playing too much of the original Final Fantasy VII, getting ready for Rebirth. And I honestly just thought that was materia floating in the air. What does Joshua want?
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Yeah, and Clive does really come off as a very kind person.
I'm all right.
From
I promise.
the interactions I've seen so far with the servants or the bearers.
You will put Joshua's comfort and safety before your own. Do you understand? Yes, Your Grace.
Did she do something wrong? Is there a reason for that? Jeez. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Using A to access them, then hold RT to push them with all your might. Oh, okay.
Good luck.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Higher flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, More would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Hold this to... Hold to access the active time law ATL feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in game. Okay, good to know. That is this. Okay, that's awesome. So my father's name is Elwyn Rossfield, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua. No mention of the little girl? Okay. Loved by his people for his steadfast leadership, both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effort in quelling the rebellious northern territories. Strange. I assume the girl was his sister or something. Nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rossfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Okay, awesome, good to know. Yeah, that's just the castle. Nothing we need to know about that. Iron Kingdom, also known in the local tongue as... No, I cannot pronounce that. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated on the west coast of Storm. And they have the Dragon's Breath, rises from volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and neighboring Duchy Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. Okay. And what are mother crystals? Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the islands of Valistia, They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the land surrounding them are rich with aether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. It reminds me, and I think it might actually be those crystals that they have in Final Fantasy XIV that you use to teleport between. At least I think that's what they look like.
This war we need to wage. It isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
Okay, so we need to leave. Actually, we need to go upstairs. Oh, retire to your chambers. Okay, I'm blind. Looks like a door to me, so I thought I could open it, but I'm assuming the game is fairly linear. Well, I guess every Final Fantasy I've seen so far is kind of linear, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Is there anything I could get on the other side? Let us have a look. Oh, this looks good. Oh, what a view. That's so good. This view reminds me of the first view you get in The Witcher 3 when you step out to the balcony in Kaer Morhen and you see the mountaintops in the distance. I doubt this game has as much open world for me to go to the very tip of that, but we'll see. Yeah, I doubt there's anything here for us. We're good. Let's go to bed.
No messages, my lord.
This is probably the last time he'll be home. Probably something big is gonna happen overnight.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
But I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. an early start. I'm going to sleep.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us
And shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
As Grace departs, open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you? This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command. To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to climb via fast travel. Got it. Redeemable items. Additional content can be redeemed from System tab in the main menu, completing a chance encounter in the main scenario. Okay, okay, we got it. So that's where we're coming from. Stillwater. Stillwind. Why am I saying Stillwater? Stillwind. Western Rosaria. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. Got it. Let us go there.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
And everything else.
Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strike allows the wearer to chain complex attack combos only using X. Yeah, I heard about these. I don't think we're gonna really put these on at the moment. Kinda cheapens the game for me at the moment. But yeah, I'm glad we're here. I think this is where the journey begins. So let's get on our way.